following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
No, but come back. Right, what are we watching?
I think it was Gone with the Wind, and then some other stuff was lined up.
Oh, says Anne. I think I hear my mother's oven on.
No, you're coming. We're all going.
I was like, I remember Gone with the Wind. I think Alex made me watch it once. I don't know why it didn't have any detector in it.
He into the same stuff as well.
I have no idea what to say about this.
Well, I'm guessing he's referring to the detecting
Yeah, the detector.
stuff, yeah.
Oh, in which case then... Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Guys are meant for each other. You don't wear hats anywhere as much, though.
Yeah. I don't. I also don't have a penis. There's other differences. People aren't all the same who are into the same things. Although, perhaps I should dress in some kind of slinky dress with high heels and get one of those cigarette holder things.
Yes!
And put on Russian accent. Oh, Mr. Purcell, you're exactly what I've been needing. I have been needing a private dick.
Well,
And that's when I discovered that just like all women, there's a raging monster inside just waiting for you to do or say the wrong thing. Right, Derek arrives with two women.
Alvin will be sitting there hugging a cushion or something, doing the turn into the actress and just oh hi guys, wrong face.
I got so bored, I just thought I'd treat myself to a visit to town.
howdy.
But that's part of your job.
Yeah, this is why one of the teachers asked me to watch God with the Wind, and
Okay, because I was so miserable, the thought of you in trouble. Oh, I know I was.
please don't ask me to turn into a puppy.
And just takes the ball off her head, stops it and puts it
I
on.
might not be alive now. Only to you. When I
Wow.
think of myself with everything I
Anyway, we're missing the film. Derek, you will sit beside Alvin and we'll sit in the back row.
That's fine.
It is?
So,
I mean, yeah.
When you try to make jokes, then I really want to cry. In a minute, I shall cry.
This movie is really boring.
yeah, it is. Why are we watching this?
It's schoolwork for me, man. You know, I got a couple, slow reaction shots, and then like, my word, and all of that. You know, like, you do a Derek thing. I was like, oh my word, good sir. That.
Well worth.
Okay, I get you. How long has it got?
For its time, it was pretty long.
Yeah.
Like Magnolia, Scarlet.
It ain't no Avengers Endgame or Lord of the Rings Extended Edition,
What have you been
though.
doing with your hands?
Oh, and I had to take this out of the machine. That was the tape you was wanting to watch.
Oh,
Why did you lie
yes.
to me? And what are you really up to? I'd almost leave you
You bastards.
Suppose we get down to the truth.
Not
You want
looking
something
back.
from me. You wanted badly enough to put on quite a show in your velvet. What is it?
Why did they
An eraser bounces off your head.
I want $200.
Hey, do you
What the
think
hell?
Tom and Harmony should watch this?
Yes.
I would pay to see that.
And you've got millions
Nah.
of it.
Somebody should go get them.
We can't. We have to both go if we go anywhere. So that looks like it's you, Mr. Spoon.
Who wants to watch a movie that's already, I hope, halfway through?
Yeah, you're right.
And Jennifer's like, actually, it's only in modern times that movies have been played start to finish per sitting. People used to just pay for a ticket to come in partway through the movie and had to leave at the same time. It was quite a common occurrence to just come in halfway or even very close to the end of a movie, watch that, sit through the credits, and then watch the start of the film and leave when you got to the bit that you were in, when you came in.
Is that what happened when Tom came from? Would Tom be used to that?
We don't know that. Though I have my suspicions. If you're interested in the theory.
The money if I want it. My funds have been
If you want to tell me the theory, you have to come closer, and there'll be room for that as Derek goes off on an adventure to go.
You see, my dear, you can brace yourself to know.
All right.
Godspeed.
Paper lines all over it.
Oh, I see you have.
So, it all starts with Tom. Tom Fury, who dresses the way he dresses, and his speech patterns are very new to this language, like a white kid who moves into a predominantly black neighborhood. They have the same kind of patterns. Notice the way he acts around Harmony. It's very... I'm sorry, were you going somewhere?
No, I've like,
Okay, good.
Tell him Bill what?
It's very received behavior.
I keep myself occupied. Help
He
me out.
acts like movie, TV people do, not how real people do. Like he's missing a big chunk, or is projecting an image. His chosen image, the greaser.
Who there?
All of these things indicate a certain time. Then we have his powers. Now we know mutancy did not come into existence until sometime in the late 40s. Or mid-40s, depending on which source you believe. But we have recorded manifestation in the late 40s. This means that he can't come from an era prior to that.
True.
So far, we're dealing with Age of Memory. He could have existed from any time that someone would be able to remember. Now we know his father is old and in Fort Lauderdale. The actual age of his father? In the 90s. There's no way this 19 to 21-year-old boy is the son of that old man. From the amount of time back that he would have to have been sexually active in his 70s. Not likely. So when is he likely to have been most active, and with whom? Well, records indicate that Thomas Fury Sr. has only had 2 children in his life, and they were both right around the same time.
Surely it can't be.
In the 50s.
Frank
The children in question,
I didn't know you were in Atlanta.
Tom Fury.
Didn't Miss Sue Ellen tell you about my story?
And, of course,
Now, who does Tom Fury claim to be? Thomas Fury Jr.
Would you come in and look
Thomas
around today?
Fury Jr. Implying that he was born in the 50s, which would mean he reached his current age sometime in the 60s, which means his aesthetic is dated
I can't help being
even
proud of
then.
You're not
The
making
conclusion?
Well, I
He's
can't
not
complain.
Tom Fury
In fact, I'm
at
not
all.
encouraged. Folks
but
tell me
an
I'm
alien.
just a born rookie. Won't be long
From
now before
space.
Sue Ellen and I
We
can-
know how fast television waves transmit through space, meaning that he can
I'm
be...
no millionaire yet, but I've cleared $1,000 already.
Now, the actress has gone with the wind, just completely losing the...
And who else to impersonate but the missing, presumed dead son?
I gotta be thinking
Car
about
accident
buying
claims the local hero's son.
For Miss Sue Ellen and me to set up.
Identity. He's with it, he's hip, he's with the kids. That's exactly what you want to blend in. Their perception of reality, however,
I
out
don't
of
right
date.
know what you mean, Miss Scarlett.
The alien has been watching Earth through their telescope, and with all their advanced technology, not realizing
Pleasure, Miss Scarlett.
that light takes too long to travel. Most likely they ended up here dressed as an Elizabethan sailor and had to quickly adapt, which is why they took the body of a dead person, and that is why I suspect this alien killed Thomas Fury Jr.
What's the
and
matter, Miss
replaced him.
Miss Welland's not
Who
ill.
knows?
Oh, no,
Is
no.
this
It's
an
just a theory.
Is this an E.T. Go Home thing? Is that what you're leading up to?
No, he would have been more insistent. I believe this is a hiding thing.
You
We're
must
better
tell
to
me,
hide
Miss
than in a secretive
Don't leave me
government
on
agent.
tenterhooks.
But what he wasn't counting on was
She's going to marry one of the Cardi boys next month.
Harmony Hicker Oceania, an exile, also a fish out of water if you pardon the pun. So we have our alien replicon and our Atlantean princess, exiled. Weren't expecting to find each other. Now why would Tom be interested in her and her him? Because they are both equally alien to their surroundings. There is a kinship there, and a sense of common unfamiliarity. It all makes too much sense. Why does Tom have uncontrollable fire powers that could destroy the world? Because he has the kind of power needed to propel him through space, the kind of cosmic star power comparable to the heat of our own sun, even stronger in fact. He is an alien from beyond the moon. It all makes sense. It's my leading theory anyway. 68%.
Anyway, it's done.
Okay, I'm gonna give you close to somewhere. That 68% sounds completely plausible and reasonable. I mean, I was just thinking he was kind of an artsy kid that got teased, and
Don't say that around him.
and then rebelling. He became the coolest, fieriest badass.
From the 60s?
Well, look, he's a car racing fiend, and he's good. He's very, very good. I mean, just look at all the wins he clocked up in
See,
Vegas.
I didn't go into that, but that also supports my alien theory. Now, if you have the kind of perceptions necessary to avoid space particulate matter that would obviously cut right through you like a hot knife through butter, then you would have the kind of perceptions to do racing on Earth. In fact, your alien reflexes necessary for spaceflight being accurate over interstellar distances. For him, racing cars would be slow.
Okay, you shut that down a little bit. I mean, he has all of his artistic talent, and I mean, he loves the Bob Ross and all this stuff. All of the things where he can relate to people and be like a really nice guy, he seems to do that innately and want to hide all of that behind being a gigantic, kind of cool, gruff badass.
So he's a man, is what you're saying.
He seems like a really
So
he's a really sensitive guy that just isn't allowed to be that person. I mean, I hadn't really thought about the whole space alien thing, so maybe he's that as well.
I'm just saying if he's from actual Earth time, then he would have been out of date even back then.
Well, I mean,
And the only thing that makes sense is if his idea of when date was different.
well, all I know is the freezer facility where he was frozen, he'd been frozen for a while. And if he's that old, but was also that powerful a Keter,
I'll go to that.
he would have been exceptional beyond handling at that point.
Exactly. Now I'm
I mean,
saying, given what we know of the current state of freezer-refreezer technology, that's certainly possible. But you know when it wasn't possible?
Back then?
In the 60s. Alien. The real Thomas Fury Jr. died in an explosion caused by an alien crashing into his vehicle. That was the event that was interpreted as his power manifesting.
Or maybe Tom's a mutate and exposing to an explosion gave him fire powers.
You just give Johnny Gallagher
Also a good theory.
You'll get what you want out of them.
You know, like those test pilots that come back to Earth with space powers
All
in
I
the
ask
comic
is to
books.
keep the mill running and deliver my lumber when I want it.
And in
Johnny
real
Gallagher's
life.
commandment. But remember,
I'm mostly just
no questions.
Allow me to introduce you to Cosmonaut, a Russian cosmonaut sent up before the Iron Curtain went down, came crashing down in the Pacific, and over time developed radiation powers. Eventually, an ambulatory skeleton wandering around the research facility that was able to obtain him, shooting radiation beams at people.
Isn't that right, actually?
What are you running
Oh, I hope that's just a story you're making up, like a scary detective
Newspaper.
They're not looking very well.
But sugar, don't you think you'd better come home?
And who can forget mummified Stalin?
All right.
There's no wonder Detective Boy was the major person you held out with. You probably scare normal people, Jim.
Actually, I thought he was a complete nerdlinger until I got into it too. It was the way we spent time together, and I got into it. He's the one who... Shut up! I'm not weird, you're weird. You are literally a melting actress right now.
This is growing on me, and I might pay to know about this guy in case the DMV sends us after him somehow. Hey, go and fight the radioactive skeleton.
3 times a day and tucking them to sleep with eiderdown quilts.
Scarlett, I will not make money out of the...
I don't want to do that.
Misery of others.
I'm going to go back to the back so I can watch everyone and observe them. Derek,
You forgot your files.
The war hadn't already...
Oh,
Sorry, Ashley. Have you forgotten what it's like without money? I found out that money's the most important thing.
Mr. Spoon.
I don't
Call you
want
Mr.
to ever be
Spoon.
without it again. I'm going to make money enough so the Yankees could never take Tara away
more of a
from me.
dipper.
I'm going to make it the only way I know how.
But we're not the only stuff.
I don't want to be Mr. Dip.
Look at all our
Well,
friends.
perhaps Dipper Man or Ladle
Keeping
Boy.
their honor and their kindness too.
Yes,
Then it's just like, Ladle Boy!
Damn it.
Ah!
Oh, I know what they're saying about
Ladle Boy!
I hope you enjoy that new ammunition.
Winning!
You'll sit up the front.
Nerd!
Afternoon, Mrs. Kennedy.
Bus seats are actually in the middle.
Business is certainly growing.
You
ain't
don't
it?
say.
Thank you, Thomas. Pushes chair in for her.
And left us to starve. Oh, that's past, Nellie. And I intend to make the best of things, even if they
Thank
are
you, Thomas.
Yankee things.
I see how it is. Just leave me at the front, assholes.
We will.
Done and done.
I don't care if he calls me an asshole just as long as he fears my raw power and vindictiveness. There are other things besides fear, Tom. Not in my life.
My dear Mrs.
Really?
Kennedy. My very dear Mrs. Kennedy.
It just get cold in here.
Back to the front.
When I think you could have had my millions if you just waited a little while. Oh, how
Are these
thick-
bustle things meant to make your ass look big?
Would you mind satisfying my
Come
curiosity
in
on a
during the
point which
middle
has
of the
bothered me for some
performance.
time?
Whatever. It's the way it's done. You just walk in.
Tell me, do you never shrink to
Then
the
Jennifer's like,
size of love?
ah!
Yeah, why?
You guys watch a movie. Then you go to bed. Roxanne, you are going to be woken up at 0400 hours.
Oh, woken up, okay.
Roxanne Emery, please report to Professor Maldred's office.
Acknowledged. Pull on something quick and then report as quickly as possible.
You are able to grab hold of your quickest clothing and you put it on.
It's quick.
See, when he's playing checkers, I'm riding a Zamboni.
But also playing checkers.
See, it doesn't prohibit me from also playing checkers, so I'm smart.
Well, he's playing checkers, I'm playing drafts.
He's watching SpongeBob, I'm watching Jones' Bizarre Adventure, the New Zealand version of JoJo.
Kia ora.
Jones!
I gotta come over there. I gotta get him over there so I can talk to you.
Come up the Kora Johnson!
I'd watch at least an episode.
I see you crossing the field towards the try line. I'm going to score a try by coming to the try line. I'm telling you, New Zealand has the crappiest version of everything.
But Dio did play rugby.
So did JoJo. Well, first JoJo.
First JoJo, yeah.
No, other JoJos could have. The door opens.
Roxanne Emery reporting for duty, sir.
Put together a small team. No one else is available, so you have to investigate a situation.
How small, sir?
Make a small team. I
Very
will
well.
prune it if it is too big.
Very well, sir.
Wait. I don't want you to assemble the team. Make Mr. Strong do it.
So tell him to assemble a small team?
And
Sure.
if his team doesn't meet the requirements that I have not given you, punish him. Under my authorization.
Of course.
12 lashes will do.
Of course.
And make him write and read instead of the physical classes.
Of course.
And then I will punish you afterwards.
Of course. Permission to leave, sir?
Miss Emery,
Sir?
permission is granted this time.
Thank you, sir. About face?
I'm a samurai.
Stop.
Your shorts are inside out.
Thank you, sir. I will go to my quarters and put the shorts the right way. Then I will go to Derek's quarters.
So 410, what are you doing?
Asleep on the bed, half hanging off, actual spanner in hand, just like on the ground, like
it's his childhood friend, Spanny the Spanner. Monkey D. Rinchy.
Clang. What the? Oh god! What's happening?
Alert! You are under attack. Damage to control system. Alert! Alert! Instituting gas.
What? What happened?
You see the damage you have caused with a thrown spanner.
Oh crap! I'll run to the door, try to open it. Commando roll out before checking what's in front of the door.
I watch as you commando roll out past me.
Oh, hey, nothing happened. Close the door behind me.
What's that?
Nothing.
Control system.
No, it's just
You
A bunch of
vandalizing
security
the-
guys run up and like, they're like, "Don't worry, we'll get it." Beep. Door opens. Go, go, go! Nothing in here. Must be invisible.
Oh god! Don't shoot the hat!
Your posters, man!
I haven't put them up yet.
Your bed and hat are destroyed.
Put the hat. No.
They must have got away. Don't worry, we'll put the whole base on lockdown and sweep every room.
Come on, I'll tell you about what happened. Come on, over here, away from Roxanne.
Everyone is now being woken up and their morning ruined by security because he hasn't corrected them.
Oh, I'm just calling the security over now.
Don't worry.
No.
Stay down. Oh god, it could be anywhere. We better start destroying the facility.
I did it. It was me.
He can create invisible things.
No.
I don't know what you
Must
created that
have-
was invisible.
Stand down. One of the students is being an ass.
I don't know what happened.
One
but-
moment. Is there a Roxanne Emery here? You're being punished for this.
Of course.
Something about when your assignment is over, report to Professor Maldred for something.
Punishment, probably.
You know,
You
fuck.
asshole. Well, double dumbass on you!
Fight me later.
Mutant gloves.
Is that a threat?
No? Challenge. Anyway, what?
Just
Yeah, your
smirking.
students are also now threatening guards with violence. Is there a Roxanne
Pussy.
Emery here? Double punishment.
I'm not sorry.
You will be. Assemble a small team and report to Professor Maldred's office. You have 5 minutes.
What kind of
That was not a condition.
what kind of team for why am I doing this?
Minutes ticking by.
Fuck. Well, you're on it then.
Sure.
We need we need Alvin. We definitely need Alvin
Because he's a player character.
because he's good with the computers and he kicks ass.
In the bucket. I don't care.
Alvin ain't here.
I can
Well,
hear.
he
I was
runs-
say crossing my arms and watch.
In the
I
bucket.
run to Alvin's.
I can hear the alarms. It's probably not my problem. Hear the alarms. It's probably. Fuck!
What? You're on my team. Report to Maldred's office.
This is the second time this has happened to me, Derek. Is this going to be a bad thing?
I don't know. I've been given 5 minutes, man. Do we need a fourth? I don't even know. I can't take the caters. Shit. Who would I go to for a fourth? So I'm not taking Dix because he's damaged.
Well, mentally damaged.
Yeah.
Who else is on your team?
Roxanne.
Get Pinkerson.
Oh yeah, that's a good plan. Run down to Pekerson's room. Slam that door button. Ah! You're on my team. Let's go.
One, because he's easily
He's
pulled
wearing a
Hey,
singlet.
I have
That's it.
I have just slowly made my way to Mildred's
You can put
office.
clothes on.
Roxanne will be
Report to
rolling
Mildred's
beside
office
Roxanne as a
in
joke.
3
Did
minutes.
you do this to him?
Oh, Jeff.
Did Mildred do this to him, or did you do this to him?
Yes.
Cool.
I reappear. I've assembled my team.
That's it.
Well, she said small team. Who am I talking to?
Yeah, I'm at Mildred's office, waiting outside for you.
That's where I will be. I got Pekerson as well.
I know, you haven't put him down yet.
No, I
Yeah,
put it down. I told him he could put clothes on.
So your team is Roxanne, Alvin, Pekerson.
Yes.
Obviously himself, I'm guessing as well.
Oh, and of course Derek. And that's it. You didn't want anyone else?
If I'm running down the hallway towards Maldred's and I see Kitchwa,
Okay.
At 4 in the morning?
yeah. Well, the alarms went off and everyone got woke up.
Yeah.
Kitchwa, follow me. You're in too.
Reaches inside. Spear.
Well,
Right.
right
shows
now, I
up.
should probably put pants on. I'll deal with that later. I'm in me jammies, but
Did you think to bring your gun?
In my mind, he has cowboy pajamas
this is now canon.
with Indians on them as well.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no!
A ragtag group slowly assembles. Pekerson is the last to arrive, looking embarrassed.
Sorry about that, man. It's Roxanne's fault. Punish her.
Was
What?
nothing. I said I'm up. Sorry, it's really early. Did you know there's a 4 in the morning?
Mm-hmm.
Does she always wear mismatched socks?
If don't
I
leave this
shouldn't
house-
because I've only got one type of socks.
Well, this one's taller than the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you've only got white socks.
Well, to be those stupid military greyish ones. That's all she pretty much have.
Sure.
So, like, what's going on?
Well, you've assembled a small team.
I have.
Now
For
we're
what? Why
reporting to
is
Maldred.
this is a weird team.
It is.
Roxanne Emery reporting with Derek Strong in his small team, sir.
All right. Well, that was astonishingly quick.
I gave him only 5 minutes.
I see. Very well. Let us evaluate your team and why you have chosen them. Begin.
Well, at first I picked Roxanne because she was right in front of me and she told me to do the thing.
Of course.
But
also, she's a player character.
as much as I have had complaints, she got us out of that last mission mostly alive.
Yes.
I mean,
Mostly. Next.
well, like, Alvin's a stone cold badass and also does the tech stuff and
I am a stone cold tired badass, sir.
You'll have plenty of time to sleep on the plane.
wait, what kind of plane?
I
Eric,
believe it is a
keep
cargo
going.
plane.
Describe your team.
Next.
Well, Pekerson is a solid choice because synergizes with Roxanne's abilities and
And is a better tech genius than I am.
yeah, he's a backup computer cajoler and
I'm more of a hardware guy.
I always get him and the other one confused. Is he Dr. Rock Bravestone or
No,
is he
he's the Granite Boy.
Oh, right, I even just said that he's the Granite.
Look, if you don't want to pay attention to the game, you can leave at any time. Don't look.
And I mean, on the battlefield, he's a force to be reckoned with.
So long as he remembers to duck.
Well, I'm hoping there won't be any of them glowy blue things on this mission. But you know. Oh, and well, Kitchwa's our hitman. The enemy has an important person. He takes him down.
I see. So, in a research investigation mission to a research laboratory, you have chosen to take combat. Bad asses.
Yes. But I didn't know what the mission entailed.
Why not?
Because nobody told me. If I'd have known, I'd have brought Jen and Anne.
Nobody told you. And you believe this is Roxanne Emery's fault.
I don't know.
Interesting. What if I gave you an opportunity to throw her under the bus and save yourself from any punishment right now just by saying so? Just say it's all her fault.
No, I'm good.
Interesting. 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 Interesting.